Thank you so much for joining my YouTube channel again. Please don't forget to subscribe and share with friends. Quickly, in the last video we spoke about the volume of this solid shape. Now, how can we calculate the surface area of this shape? If you look at this shape very well, what do you observe? We've mentioned that all these triangular sides, they move all to a particular point which we call the apex, right? Good. Now, what can we do to calculate the surface area? And don't forget, we are calculating the total surface area. The total surface area, that should be equal to what? If you observe very well, you will see that it has about 1, 2, 3, 4 triangular faces, right? And the base is rectangular. So that means the total surface area will be the summation of each surface area. What do I mean by that? It means I will add the area of triangular faces plus the area of what? Of the base. Area of the base. And at this point, the base is what? It's rectangular. So it's rectangular. So at this point, we have this. So this is how I'm going to calculate the surface area of this. Now let's go quickly. If we are doing that, consider that shape properly. What do you observe from that place? You will observe that we have the height given. This height is the height of this pyramid. But if I should calculate the, okay, let me sketch out, let me do this. I want to consider this to be the rectangle. Though, okay, let me make it a bit longer. So let me take the rectangle. If this is the rectangle, it's having 4 triangles. 4 triangles. 4 triangles. This is my 15 meters. This is my 10 meters. This is this. You get it? Now, we have the height from here down. The height there comes down. Look at the height. The height to this center, right? So that's height. This one is already 16 meters. 16 meters. Now, to calculate the area of this triangle is going to be a bit difficult. Because if you draw out the triangle, look at the triangle. This is the triangle. We only have this place to be 10 meters. We don't have this place. We don't have even the height. It's unknown. The same thing is the first triangle. This other triangle, they have different bases. So we have this 15 meters. The height unknown. The side too unknown. So there's no how we can even go. If you like, we talk about the area, formula for finding the area of a surface triangle. So there are 2 sides are given, either scaling or isosceles. 2 sides are given, no angle, you can't go. Right angle triangle is right angle now. You don't have eyes, you don't have side. So what do we do? Go back to this place. What do we do here? We consider that if we can get this diagonal of this rectangle, we have solved the problem. If we solve it, let's go together. Follow me. This is a rectangle. This is the diagonal, right? So this is the 15 meters. This is the 10 meters. We need this diagonal. Let me call it D. Right? So I'll call this diagonal D. I name this triangle A, B, C, D. So let me call this A, B, C, D. Let me call this center O. Right? Now at the center O, BD is our DA. So what do we do? This is BD. What do we do now? I give you this side, I give you this side, I don't have this. This is a right angle triangle, right? So can use Pythagoras theorem. That means D squared can be equal to 10 squared plus what? 15 squared. And that is 100 plus 225. That will give us 325. That is what D will be equal to. D will now be equal to what? The square root of 325, right? So what is the square root of 325? You don't really need that value now. We need, I want us to get something out here. This, I want to carve out this shape here. You can get this shape out. This shape. Look at the triangle. Watch out for the triangle here. Are you seeing the triangle? Are you seeing the triangle here? That's not triangle. Triangle, I'm calling this E, right? So I can call this triangle OBE. This triangle, this place is a right angle. We are taking this place to be a right angle. So if this place is a right angle, we're going to be having a triangle like this. This place is a right angle. This place is 16 meters. This place is, you can get this side. You can get this place. You don't know this place, right? So, this is what we do. That's the books. And this is number. So, this is our E. This is our B. This is our O. So, we know this place. This place is a right angle triangle. These are hypotenuse. So OB is the half of D. Don't forget the whole of this is D. BD is this. BD is D. BD is it. So we need OB to work with this triangle. That is half of this. That's what OB is. So what we do? Divided by 2. So divided by 2, let me write it that OB should be equal to D divided by 2. Right? So this is anything as square root of 325 divided by 2. Right? Now, no, that's what this one will give us. This one will give us square root of 325 divided by 2. So what do we do next? We can calculate this place. Let me call this F. Consider this side to be F. So using Pythagoras theorem again, this is your F squared can be equal to what? F squared can be equal to F squared is equal to 16 squared plus square root of 325 over 2 upon, this for everything upon 2 all squared. That's what we have there. So this one will give us what? 116 squared. 16 squared is 256. 256. This one, square cancel out the square root. This one will now be having 325 divided by, this one become 4, right? So we have 325 divided by 4. Because squaring this, you cancel the square root. Squaring this, make this one 4. So that becomes what? 325 divided by 4. It gives us 81.256 plus 81.25. Right? So 81.25, what would that give us? Plus 256. So that is equal to what? 337.25. We now need our F square, take square root of both sides. This cancel this, so F can be equal to, so we need the square root of that answer, and that gives 18.36. So this is 18.36 meters. So F is 18.36 meters. Now, having gotten F, it's now easier for us, since we've gotten this F, you can now find the area of this triangle. This whole triangle will now have this side this to be what? 18.36. The same thing with the same thing. So we can find the area of these two triangles now. So this place now is equal to 18.36. The same thing with this place. This place is 18.36. So we now have heights that we are looking for, right? How can we get our heights? We have found, we have this place. Oh, there's an error there. This place should be 15. We don't have this side. We equally don't have this. So since what do we do now? We use this 16 to get this side. So we need to go and use, because we are looking for the area of this triangle, we need half times, that's half times base times height, right? This is the base, the height is not given. So we're going to use this to calculate this height, right? So we can calculate the height of the triangle. Height, let me call this h. Let me call this h prime. This one is going to be h. So this one is called h prime. This one is the height of the triangle itself, not the height of the pyramid or pyramid as you call it. So we can say h prime can be equal to what? H prime using Pythagoras theorem will be d squared plus d squared, right? So this one is divided by 2, this one will be 5, this one will be 5. So we have h squared. For this triangle, we call this triangle 1. For triangle 1, h1 will be equal to our hi, we call it hi. We call it h1. So what do we have? That will be equal to 18.36 all squared plus what? In fact, this is hypotenuse, right? Apology. So this hypotenuse all squared should be equal to this squared plus this squared. But since we are looking for this, h1 squared can be equal to this squared minus 5 squared. So what we have 18.36 squared, I think that should give us this. Should give us 337.25 minus 25. So let's find the h. Let's find the square root. Let's subtract. So we have 337.25 minus 25. So what do we have? We have 312. We have 31. So now taking the square root again. So this is h1 squared, 312.25. Taking the square root of both sides. So we have square root of answer. So h1 should be equal to 17.67 meters. So this place is what? 17.67 meters. Right? Let's look for the height of this one. You can find the height of this. This one will be 7.5. 7.5. So we can easily find the height. Let me look for it here. So we have hii. So hii squared should be equal to what? 18.36 squared minus 7.5 all squared. Right? So what do we do now? What do we get? I'm going to be getting 18.36 squared is 337.25 minus 7.5 all squared. That is 56.25. 56.25. So what do we get next? We're going to be having this subtracted. So 33725 minus answer 281. So h1 hii squared can be equal to 281. So taking the square root of both sides, hii, what is hii? Second height. So square root of answer is 16.76 meters. So the height is here what is 16.76 meters. Right? So I think we are able to go now. Now having gotten this, we can now calculate for the area of this and the area of this one. The area of this 10 meters is this. There are two of it. So times 2 plus the area of this, which is this, then times 2 for the 2. When we add it together with the rectangle, that is, and we are done. So what do we do next? Let's go. So we go down, area. So area of triangle. Area of triangle R. First triangle, that will be equal to half times the base is 10 times the height The height is 17.67, right? That's 5 times that. 17.67 times 5. That is 88.35 meters squared. The area of triangle 2 I will have, and what? The base is what? The base is what? 15. Times 15, then times the height. The height is 16.76. 16.76. 2 here, 7.5. 7.5 times 16.76. 16.76. That will be 125.7 meters squared. Don't forget the triangles for triangle 1, which is of base 10 meters. There are 2 of such. The one of base 10 meters, there are also 2 of such. This one will be times 2, times 2, times 2. So this one can eventually be, let me say, this first, times 2, that will be 251.4 meters squared. For the 2 areas, this and this, you give this. This one times 2, it's 8.35 times 2. We have 176.7 meters squared. So you see that summation of their areas, this and this, give this, this and this, gives this. Now, what are the area of the rectangular base? So area of rectangle, this rectangular will be what? Length times breadth, 15 times 10, and that is what? That will give us 150 meters squared. So we can now calculate our TSA now becomes what? Summation of all the areas, this plus this plus this, now becomes 176.7 plus 251.4, 251 then plus 150. What will that give us? 176.7 plus 251.4 plus 150. What do we have here? I have 578.1 meters squared. This is the surface area of this pyramid. You can go around it again. Thank you for joining me. In the next video, we'll talk about our solid shape. Thank you, and remain blessed.